Hi everybody, it's Tina Blackinger. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to be reading Revelation 9. It starts with the fifth trumpet, the locusts from the bottomless pit. Okay. All right, so we have three more angels. They have their trumpets, and they're doing things to the earth. Okay, here we go. Okay. Then the fifth angel sounded. This is John talking, okay? Remember that, Apostle John. Okay. I saw a star fallen from heaven to the earth. To him, it was, we're going to start over. Then the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fallen from heaven to earth. To him was given the key to the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit. The angel did, the fifth angel. Okay. He opened the bottomless pit, and smoke arose out of the pit like smoke of a great furnace. So the sun and the air were darkened because of the smoke of the pit. Then out of the smoke locusts came upon the earth, and to them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. They were commanded not to harm the grass of the earth, or any green thing, or any tree, but only to those men who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. I can't help but to think that the perpetrators that are out there tormenting targeted individuals are these people who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads, and they are going to be in some real deep caca. All right. So, they were commanded not to harm the grass of the earth, or any green thing, or any tree, but only those men who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. And they were not given authority to kill them. There are rules and laws with everything here. Okay? These locusts are told that they cannot kill these people, but to torment them for 5 months. Their torment was like the torment of a scorpion when it strikes a man. Ouch. In those days, men will seek death and will not find it. They will desire to die, and death will flee from them. The shape of the locusts was like horses prepared for battle. On their heads were crowns of something like gold, and their faces were like the faces of men. They had hair like women's hair, and their teeth were like lions' teeth. And they had breastplates like breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was like the sound of chariots with many horses running into battle. Side note. This is a side note. Don't forget now, this was a really long time ago, and I'm just going to bounce this off of you. I'm not teaching this, but I remember hearing this in one of the Bible studies that I was involved in. That, John had never seen a helicopter before. And he's describing these locusts and that their wings sound like chariots of horses running, Well, it could be the helicopters and faces of man, which would be the guy flying the helicopter, the pilot in the helicopter. So it's and then the tail, there's this tail that so it's just a possibility. I'm just throwing it out there, and we can discuss it, okay? So let me reiterate this now. All right. Okay. And they had breastplates like breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was like the sound of chariots with many horses running into battle. And they had tails like scorpions, and there were stings in their tails. Their power was to hurt men for 5 months. Or they're just locusts, from the bottomless pit. I don't know. Okay. And they had as king over them the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name is in Hebrew is Abaddon. And in Greek, he has the name Apollyon. All right. One woe is past. Behold, still 2 more woes are coming after these things. Remember Revelation 8:13. The angel that was flying through the mist of heaven was saying, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth because of the remaining blasts of the trumpet of the 3 angels who are about to sound. Okay, so 1 woe has already happened. The locusts have been released from the bottomless pit. Okay, and John is saying 1 woe is past. Behold, still 2 more woes are coming after these things. All right, now we get into the 6th trumpet, the angels from the Euphrates. Okay, verse 13. Then the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the 6th angel who had the trumpet, release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. Okay. Verse 15, I wrote in the side of the Bible, this day is already selected. Verse 15. So the 4 angels who had been prepared for the hour and the day and the month and year were released to kill 1/3 of mankind. Now the number of the army of the horsemen was 200 million. I heard the number of them. John speaking here. I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision. Those who sat on them had breastplates of fiery red, hyacinth blue, and sulfur yellow. And the heads of the horses were like the heads of lions, and out of their mouths came fire, smoke, and brimstone. By these 3 plagues, 1/3 of mankind was killed by the fire, the smoke, and the brimstone which came out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails are like serpents, having heads, and with them they do harm. But the rest of mankind who were not killed by these plagues did not repent of the works of their hands. Now these might be people that are hiding out, okay? They don't have the seal of God on their foreheads. But the rest of mankind who were not killed by these plagues did not repent of their works of their hands, and they should not worship demons and idols of gold, silver, brass, stone, and wood, which can neither see nor hear nor walk. Last verse, 21. And they did not repent of their murders or their sorceries or their sexual immorality or their thefts. So, that is the end of Revelation 9. So, we're not going to be here then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're not going to be here then. Okay? Not God's elect. All right, so Revelation 10, we will be talking about the mighty angel with the little book. Okay, so stay tuned. Join me for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. And I will see you soon. God bless you.